Hi guys. Welcome to the Lost Ballers podcast. Now this is something different for us. I don't think we've told any of our friends.
No, we
No
haven't.
one knows this. The basis of this podcast is basically me and Chris. This is Chris, by the way.
Yeah.
Just chatting shit because that's what we do at the gym. About Premier League, as you can see, the beautiful Saka jersey right here, and then the not so.
We've got to get a Tottenham one.
Uh,
Yeah,
I
eventually.
don't think it's coming,
Yeah,
but
we've got to get Hindlings on one
regardless of
in memory of him.
don't think so. Anyways, regardless of all of that, yeah, basically this is our platform to basically talk all the shit we talk about at gym, all the shit we
Pretty
argue about,
much just chatting shit. It's just chatting shit about the Prem
basically.
and football.
Exactly. Now this looks ghetto as shit,
Yeah.
and I understand it. It doesn't look great.
We look like two area boys who just bought some podcast equipment
Yeah,
and we're just doing some random
yeah.
shit.
Like
But that's exactly what it is.
we jogged down to Westfield Para like just today, and we bought all this stuff.
And we see all the comments on all the other TikToks. They say, "Oh, who let this guy's get a TikTok?
Yeah,
Who let this guy start a podcast? Or they should start get a license for a podcast." And I agree.
yeah.
But I mean, here we go.
At the end of the day, we're having fun. That's what
That's
matters.
exactly
I
right.
think the price of this is probably more than anything we have got going on here. But
Yeah.
we start from the bottom and we're going to get somewhere. This is going to improve in the next coming weeks. We're just rushing one out. Anyways, as you probably have already known, diehard Tottenham fan,
Yeah.
diehard Tottenham fan, diehard Arsenal fan. Rivals at its peak. You can't get any better than that, and that's the beauty of our podcast. That we're just going to be probably up against each other every single week, right? So we're going to start with just our predicted line, our predicted top four, and then we're going to go into our relegations and so forth. Obviously, we're a week late, so just bear with us, given that the match week one has already happened. So
We'll talk about the games.
yeah.
Talk
We'll
about
go
the
we'll
games.
go through it towards the end, but okay. Now, first place,
Yeah.
we'll go one for one. So I'll
Okay.
say my first. You say
I know
yours
who
first.
you're gonna say.
Yeah, okay.
And you've been saying it for the past
Yeah,
3
it's been
years.
the past few years,
Okay.
and it hasn't come to fruition at all. But this year's the year. This year is the year of the Arsenal. I'll tell you why. Okay, throughout the last three seasons, we've been sitting there like battling Mikel Merino up top, a traditional six or box to box eight midfielder,
Yeah.
going up and down as our nine. We had Kai Havertz, who came into play eight in the
Mind
midfield.
you, he had a few weeks where Kai Havertz looked promising.
Look,
He actually
he did,
looked alright.
he did,
But he's not the 9 that you guys needed.
exactly. And if we're going to come up people like Isaac, who we'll talk about later,
Mhm.
who's rumored to go to Liverpool at this stage, given everything that's going on, and we're talking about people like Erling Haaland and so forth. Arsenal needs something to compete with that, and that is Victor Gyökeres. That is Victor Gyökeres at its peak. He is the signing I wanted. There's conversation between obviously Sesko,
Yeah.
Gyökeres, who's who. Obviously, he's now gone to United. Sesko, but
Mhm.
I think Gyökeres is the player we needed to kick us onto that level. Those little low block teams where we couldn't get much joy in the passage. Granted, Odegaard's worst season ever, right? But I think he's our change. He's our change.
Yoka is the
Gyökeres,
final key of the puzzle.
final, hopefully, and I think
You have to win a trade. You don't have an excuse. It's always been you didn't have a 9 or you didn't have a good 6. This year you've got everything, so you actually have to win something
It's
this
true,
year.
and it's good that you spoke about the sixth position. I think the most underrated signing of the window is going to be Martin Zubimendi, and we'll talk about it later in my top three best signings. But he's one of them who I've got now. We had Thomas Partey, like rugged, like he was winning in tackles, like he was amazing for us, right? But in terms of progressive passes and so forth, you're not going to get better than Martin Zubimendi. Like I've seen him play at Real Sociedad. Granted, it's a whole new level, but we'll have to see. But I think we have all the pieces. There's just no excuse this year. That's why I have Arsenal first as of now. Obviously, transfer window still has another week, but I think we still do the left winger. But we'll see. Who do you have?
I don't have Tottenham.
No surprise.
No,
No surprise.
don't have Arsenal. I have you finishing second again.
Okay.
I have
Okay.
Liverpool again because firstly, Slot's coming in his first season, won the league. Everyone said it wouldn't happen because no one just comes in and wins the season in their first league.
It was impressive.
It took Klopp a few good seasons, like 5 or 6 or 7
Yeah,
seasons, to
was
come
quite
in,
wild.
establish a team, and then win the league. Slot's come in first season, won the league with pretty much the same team that Klopp had in the few years before.
Now he's got his own window.
Now he's had his own window. He signed the likes of Frimpong, Vert, Ekiteke,
got Kirkez.
and Kirkez.
Yeah.
I think that they're just going to keep that momentum going. They look like a good threat defensively. In the midfield as well, McAllister. McAllister is a baller. And then obviously up front they've still got Salah, who I think
I just
get
think
Golden Boot again.
there's still a couple questions with them though. Like when you have that many people coming into a squad, and granted these aren't role players; these are people that are starting week in, week out.
Yeah.
How quick does that mesh? Does that take 10 weeks to mesh? Like preseason is nowhere near enough. I mean, going on like we're going to speak about their game, their win, but defensively they looked a bit shaky, and that's where you can kind of get at them because they're left and right back. You know, it's a lot of going forward, but the question marks are around the defense. That's where I see it.
And they had that same problem with Trent as well. They had that same problem. Trent was always so good going forward, but we saw how many times he was caught out at the back. How many times he just looked clueless at the back. So they need to fix, especially that right edge. They need to fix that right edge, if they want to have that good defensive performance that they need, because they're gonna score the goals. We saw that against Bournemouth. They scored the goals.
100%.
But what happened as soon as their defense lacked a little bit,
It's 2 goals down.
two goals down,
all
and
of a sudden.
then they're stressing.
And you know what? It's true. Like you say it for every single sport. You say it in the rugby league. You say it in the Prem. Defensive, like
Defensive
structures,
games.
they win premierships.
Yeah.
They win.
Defensive,
They
yeah.
win everything. So, look, yes, the attacks there, the question marks surrounding their defense, but obviously, you know, it's a pretty handy selection.
It won't be easy by any means, but I think it'll be closer this year than it was last year.
3-horse race, I think, this
Yeah.
season for sure.
But I think they'll just clear
Just
the edge, just overused just by a little bit.
Yeah, obviously I'm going to back my team, but we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Go second place. I think we've just done the switcheroo. I've gone
Yeah.
Liverpool and you've gone Arsenal. Probably for similar reasons. Mine's basically based on their transfer window. Too much activity cannot always be good.
Yeah.
Like you see with the Real Madrid team,
from
like
last year,
you try to build the Galactico team where you've got
Mm.
Vinny Jr., Mbappe, Rodrigo, who now looks like on the way out. And then you've got all this talent around them. You've got to think you've really got to think whether that's going to be enough to
Is
put
it
them in
too
a
much
step.
too quickly?
That's what I'm thinking. But you know what? We'll go into our third place. I think we're probably similar. City.
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 I think City or Chelsea interchangeable.
Okay. For me, the reason I have City, and mind you, City by quite a mile, I don't see Chelsea getting close to that top 3. I think 1, 2, and 3.
I think fourth. That Chelsea should finish fourth.
That's where I have them as well. Now, I think
Champions of the world.
champions of the world. Well, you're a bit asterisk. You know, you can't really be champions of the world if the whole
No,
world doesn't play. But
That's
like,
right.
what we'll do, what I'm thinking is with City, like you've got Rodri, who's now suspected to be out for a couple of weeks now towards the start of the season. But I think additions like Reinders,
Yeah.
Keep, Shirky,
He looked good. He looked good this game
Yeah.
that just went.
like Shirky, signing and a half. Like, don't know why the likes of Manchester United, even Arsenal, and now obviously you guys with Madison going out.
Yeah.
Like that's a player, and Haaland's just gonna have another Haaland season. I think the only reason why you can look at City like kind of not being as strong is just defensively they're not great. They're just not great.
They're not. But I still think I haven't ruled them out completely. Pep has never lost. Pep has never not won the league twice, 2 years in a row.
Yeah,
So the statistic is there.
you're right. Yeah.
I don't think we can rule them out completely.
No, at the end of the
I
day,
do
they
think-
think Pep.
That's right. I
They're
do
both
think
just-
Arsenal and Liverpool do have the edge though. But I mean, they could very easily
Look,
prove us wrong.
At the end of the day, given the window, it's Liverpool's league to lose.
Yeah.
That's the honest truth. But I think there's a lot of question marks surrounding Arsenal if a trophy was
If the
taken.
trophy is not won.
Or a trophy in Europe.
Yeah. I wish we started this podcast a year ago so I could talk about Tottenham. with
Yeah,
Europa.
I mean, yeah, Europa.
And
League.
I would have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, good on him. I mean, probably the worst Europa League class we have ever seen.
Yeah,
But
I don't
congratulations.
care.
It
We
was-
won the Europa League. We won a trophy. First major trophy in 17 years. It was the happiest day of my life.
What happened 17 years ago?
We won the freaking Carabao Cup.
That is not a major trophy.
Alright, well then first trophy.
Okay,
First trophy,
yeah.
and it was a major trophy. And we finished 17th, and we still end up in the
Do you
Champions
know
League.
what the thing is? I feel like it's like the time where like God looked down on you guys and it's just
I
like
said we deserve something.
it's been a struggle and too
It
much
was
of
a
a
struggle.
struggle, right? So granted,
He either could have given it to United, or he could have given it to us, and I'm glad he gave it to us.
you know, I'm actually torn between that whether I hate United or hate Spurs more. I think because you guys are that shit, respect.
We're not. Like,
Well, you know that like you haven't been much of a rival to us in the last couple years.
Okay, but the years before that, just wait, we're coming back.
I think
I'll
think-
let you finish.
Yeah,
I'll
I think
let
most of our boys like in general. There's only one of you, but
There's-
there's like 3, 4 of them.
Well, there's
So
one.
United hates more.
You know what? in our friend group, we're the only Arsenal and Tottenham fans,
That's
which I
true.
do like.
That's true.
We're the only direct rivals.
Yeah, it's so
The
true.
rest are United fans and then two Chelsea
And then
supporters.
to Chelsea, which it was kind of a direct rival for us as well, but I don't think as strong.
No, I don't think anyone cares about Chelsea.
Let's go segue to our relegation battle. We're going to flip the table. Now, I'll go first. I think mine's a little bit more controversial than what yours is. So, I've actually got two newly promoted teams staying up. So, I have in last place Burnley. They just haven't done enough, nor will they ever do enough. I just feel like they're a team that comes and goes. They're going to pick up their cash from the Premier League and they're going to shoot back down. And we probably will see them.
Which what happens in either the year before last year.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
They just came up with Vincent Company.
And then went straight back to yeah.
And I think you see the quality of the club compared to the coach when Vincent Company signs for Bayern Munich and does what he does. It's just lack of resources in the club, which granted, we're speaking from a position of
that's
power.
right. It's Burnley. I mean, you guys are Arsenal.
Yeah,
it's not that Tottenham's.
No, but I know what you
special,
mean.
but
there's levels to it. And
that's right.
They probably haven't done enough in the transfer window.
No.
Losing James Trafford as well, their best keeper or their only keeper, I'd say.
Yeah.
Replacing with Dubravka, who was.
They had Nick Pope at one point.
They did. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But replacing with Dubravka, who was basically at one point the third string keeper at Newcastle, like it wasn't great. It's not great business from them, but
you know what? When we versed them, there was a good 25 minutes where they actually looked good.
Yeah.
They looked like they were gonna put some goals behind us.
At the cast, and I remember
we were at the casino.
Shaky.
I know, and then Richarlison just comes out of freaking nowhere.
Mind you, the only 2 goals he scores all season.
No, I honestly reckon Richarlison has a better season than everyone thinks.
Well, I'll tell them about our little bet. We'll talk about it now. So we're chatting at the gym last night, as you do. The reason why we set all this up because we can talk.
This all stemmed from us chatting shit at the gym, and we thought it would be funny to let other people see how much shit we chat.
It's true.
How much chat.
Me?
Alright, this is what happens at the gym as well.
Yeah, that's staying in, by the way. You keep that in. Anyway, what we're talking about, man? You lost me. I'll bet. Okay. Our bet is that Richarlison and Solanke, Gyökeres, will score more goals this Premier League season than Richarlison and Solanke.
Which is not gonna happen.
That's where we're sitting at right now. We'll see how this goes. Forfeits you can leave in the.
We said $100. Said $100 either way for whoever wins.
Worst case, but we'll see how it develops across the season. How the beef kind of rolls out. Anyways, the last 2 teams I have in our relegation battle is Wolves and Brentford. Now, Wolves across the last 2 seasons,
they're just not impressive. Granted, they beat us twice last year.
Yeah, but you know what? It's just the lack of consistency in general. But they've lost too much. Like you're looking at Wolves as like a team that a couple seasons ago they weren't horrible. Like you had them staying in no matter what. I didn't have them close to any of my relegation battles these last coming seasons. I think losing Aït-Nouri and Matheus Cunha in the same season is massive. That's their 2 best players.
Yeah, Cunha going to United.
The season before they lose Pedro Neto, who now looks like he's kind of picking it up at Chelsea.
Yeah.
I think that's too much for them. And it's similar story with Brentford. Like you lose Norgard, you've lost Ivan Toney a couple seasons ago, you've lost Mbeumo. It looks like Wissa's on his way to Newcastle. Like you've just uprooted that whole team. I just don't think they'll be able to keep up. That's the way I see it. Yeah. And then the big one, losing Thomas Frank. Obviously, you're probably chuffed with that. He's a great manager.
Happy.
But losing Thomas Frank is massive.
I'm very happy with Thomas Frank, but I will say I think Ange was hard done by. I think he deserved one more season. Like the bloke literally won us a trophy. He did the one thing no one could do. We had Pochettino. Mind you, I've been a Tottenham fan since before Pochettino, right? In the time I've been a Tottenham fan, we've had Pochettino as a manager. We went to Jose Mourinho. Then we went to Conte. Then we had Ryan Mason as interim for a bit. Then we had Nuno Espirito Santos.
It's been long.
And then we had... Sorry, he was before Conte. And after Conte, we sat Conte. Then we had Ange. And now we've got Thomas Frank.
Do you think...
That's like nearly 7 managers in the time I've been a Tottenham fan. That's too much, man.
Do you think as Tottenham fans you're holding on to the sentiment of what last season looked like? Like ultimately you guys finished towards the relegation
Okay,
battle. And
but did you see the injuries we
I
had?
know, I get it.
We had Ben Davies as our starting
yeah.
centre back for nearly the whole season.
Granted, I get it, but 17. What did you guys finish?
17.
17th. Like your one-off relegation battle, a club as big as you, no matter what injuries you do have, that's nowhere near good enough.
No,
I know you
that
guys
is
are gonna
right.
hold on to the sentiment of it. You
That-
have a trophy at the end of the day. There's something tangible in front of you guys to be like, this is what success is for us.
Yeah.
But ultimately, Tottenham, unfortunately, like I'm saying, you guys aren't a 17th place team.
No, we're not. And it's very ironic because it was our most successful season ever, but our least successful season ever.
Exactly that.
Purely based on Europa League and then based on the Prem.
That's true.
But I think we're finishing 5th this year, minimum. I'll say minimum 6th.
Mhm.
I'll be happy with 6th or 5th, only because gotta give Thomas Frank a bit of time.
Yeah, it's gonna
And
take time to
I think if we get Eze especially,
Bro, I'm editing this right
I'm
now,
pissed off
and
that
you
Madden's
are
out.
cooked.
I'm
Next
very
pod,
pissed off
so
because I knew
cooked.
he had a decent season last year, but I knew he was going to come into this year and really try to
yeah,
prove something.
pick it up.
We've just won the Europa League. We've got a new manager. It's a fresh start. Some new players.
It might end up being a well.
Eze could end up being better. So if we do get Eze, I'm not too angry.
We'll see what happens.
But we're still waiting for Fabrizio's. Here we go.
As usual. Let's go your last. I think
My relegation. I've gone same with you. Wolves, Burnley, but I've gone Sunderland. I just don't think.
See, I think they've done good.
I
business.
think they've done good business. I think Leeds stay up
I've done more.
because they've done it before. Leeds have come up. They stayed for about a year or two. I think they
they're
look
probably a
good.
bit more established as in recent times. Like Sunderland
Yeah,
had
I think they know how to deal with the Prem a bit more. I think Sunderland. When was the last time Sunderland were in the Prem?
It's been a while, but I think the one thing with Leeds is I still have them going up, mind you. I think Sunderland, what they do have that separate them from everyone else is leadership, is Granit Xhaka. Like
Yeah,
that signing.
that was a good signing.
He's
Yeah,
left Champions League football. Like Champions League football,
Yeah.
he's thrown out the window to play for Sunderland, a team that's just come up. And I think it's not only that, they've signed a couple pieces here and there that build the team into like obviously not a team that's going to go to
they're not going to go to
they're not
Anfield
gonna
again.
go to Emirates, they're not going to go to
No.
Anfield to win the game, right? But they're going to beat the teams they should be beating ultimately.
They're going to get a few wins that are going to surprise a few people. That always happens.
Yeah, I agree.
They're always going to get a few wins or draws, and people can say, "Wow, like that's impressive." I just don't think it'll be enough just to
get
stay
it.
up.
Well, now we've run through that. Mind you, we're going to try to make this as short as possible.
This is our first time. This is our first time doing anything like
It's a,
this.
it's a
So
little like casual thing for now,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna start picking it up next week as longer podcasts and so forth. Okay. Okay. So now let's talk about our young player of the year. We'll quickly rattle through. Little debrief about a minute. What are you thinking?
okay, I was going to be extremely biased, but Pat Matissar,
Fuck off.
22 years old, bro. You watch the way you watch. Okay, it's his
Young
bias.
player of
I
the
can,
year,
I
lad.
can understand. I can understand. This is ambitious for me. I understand this is ambitious.
No,
For me.
it's crazy.
It is crazy. It is ambitious.
It's
But
crazy.
if this pulls off, I'll
Pause.
mate. Yeah.
Pause.
If this happens, like mental. If you actually watch him play, bro, he can do everything. He can attack. He can defend. He can man mark. He can literally get the ball. He can take the ball. His passing is mental. If you actually watch him play, his passing is so mental, and his ball IQ is so good. All right. I think if we do push into
Is that a hard on? Like far out. Like,
If-
over Pat Matissar.
listen.
Pat Matissar for
If we
God's
push
sake.
into 5th, maybe even 4th, if we can finish top 4,
You think he's the reason?
I think he'll play a very important part in our season. Him, Benson Kerr in the middle. All right, him and Benson Kerr. I don't know what I think Thomas Frank is still trying to decide how he
I don't know
wants
what
to
the
set up,
partnership's gonna look
what
like.
the partnership is going to look like.
Yeah.
We've got good depth there. I don't think Basuma will have that big of a role this year. Just because I don't know. Basuma was okay, but I'd prefer Pat Matissar and Benson Kerr.
He's got more legs, which is
He's
great.
got more legs. I don't know. Anyways, and he got an assist in
Yeah,
the first week as
True,
well.
It's true. He did. He did play well. And
He
then
just does the job. I think
He
he
does,
does
he
the
does, he
job
does.
very well. All
he
right,
does do the job.
and it is ambitious. I know he's probably not gonna get.
You're gonna hope. You're gonna
He's
hope.
probably not gonna get young player of the season. He won't. But I'd love for him to
Well-
because I think he has like potential to be a very, very good Premier League midfielder. Not of all time,
Yeah, but just
but
okay.
in these next coming years.
Well,
And he's young.
I
He's
think
got a
it's
good
crazy,
foundation.
and I know you guys are laughing at home because there's no Tottenham fans that live in Australia.
And then, let me guess who your young player of the year is.
Yeah.
Lewis Kelly.
Lewis Skelly, indeed, bro.
Okay.
Like, we're talking about a kid
Mm.
that burst onto the scene last year, was playing Champions League football, was doing these ones to Erling Haaland. Okay, guy does not care. He's about it. Miles Lewis Skelly
I do rate him.
is
I do
about
rate
it,
him. And you know what? I didn't rate him until you came over and watched that
Yeah,
game,
yeah.
and I actually watched him.
and you just see
I-
he's
he
a
is-
brave boy, man. Like
Yeah.
at that age, to take on players the way he does, to not
Mm.
be afraid to play the way he plays. Granted, you need to humble him a bit because it might
Yeah,
get to
yeah.
him, but that's the role for Arteta, and that's what he's probably going to do. As you can see, the first week he didn't even start. Came on in about the
Yeah.
30th minute. So, look, I think
Well, I think we're both being ambitious.
yeah, well, I don't think mine's that ambitious because if you look at people in the league that are young players that obviously can go for the obvious of Florian Wirtz and stuff.
Morgan Rogers looks alright.
Morgan Rogers looks
He's-
okay. How much
Villa's
can he
looking
really
good.
do in a Villa team?
I don't know. I think Villa will sustain what they've built over the last couple of years.
It's true, but I think if Miles Lewis Skelly, granted, I am betting on us winning the league. If Miles Lewis Skelly is that player that he was last season for us, and another level, and we win the league, you're looking at a serious candidate for
Yeah.
Young Player of the Year, and that's just the way I see it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to. We'll do first manager. Well, first manager to get sacked in our opinion, and then we're gonna do manager of the season. Quick little spiel. What do you think?
First to get sacked, Wolves manager Pereira.
Okay.
I don't see them winning many games. They were horrible last year.
Mhm.
And I just think they're not gonna. I think this year will be the same.
I think it's fair.
I don't think that they will be able to stay out of the bottom three. Maybe potentially, but I don't think so. I just don't think they're.
You're right.
good
It's
enough.
hard to sustain when you lose that much, and a coach that's not really experienced well in the league. I find that without the pieces of the puzzle that he probably once had, he's gonna
Yeah.
struggle. Okay, your manager of the year.
I've gone slot
Okay, granted. They've
only
won the
because
league.
I think he's gonna win the league.
Yeah.
If he does it twice in a row, then
It's
I mean
big.
he did what Klopp didn't.
It's big.
Granted, Klopp did so much for Liverpool, Champions League,
Mhm.
their first prem, yeah, first.
No, not first prem ever. Like first prem in a while, but man, they've. I'm pretty sure if they win this season, they've got as much Premier League titles as Manchester United. Mate, Liverpool are massive.
Not
They're
by
coming
place.
for you, bro.
Yeah.
They're coming for you right now.
Yeah.
They're gonna be coming for you. Jean Claude, what's his name? That guy on TikTok.
Oh,
I love him. If he's watching it, I love him, bro.
told you what?
The Claude, the Claude guy,
that guy.
The-
He's a yeah.
the Dragons
he's,
fan.
He's fun.
Yeah. He's gonna come for your ass, bro. That
Is he a
guy-
Liverpool fan?
bro, die hard, man.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
He's funny. I like him. But
He's,
funny
a funny,
joke.
he's a funny bloke. But okay.
But I think Slot. If he comes back and goes back to back, I think he'll get manager of the season.
Okay. For me, I'm gonna switch it up. I had Arteta originally, manager of the year. I do think
Yeah,
he was still
no
gonna win the
surprise
league,
there.
but I'm actually gonna go for someone he used to play under,
Mm.
David Moyes at Everton. I think David Moyes.
That's a very bold.
It's
one.
rogue, but
Yeah.
he's the most. Oh, he's so underrated. The fact that he brings a club from relegation battle
Mm.
to mid-table top 10
Oh,
team. And
Grealish now as well.
for Everton,
Yeah.
top 10 is amazing. I have them in
Yeah.
my top 10. Top 10 is amazing. Now, with all the signs that they have, Grealish, Dewsbury Hall, I feel
Yeah.
big. Braithwaite's still young, and they've kept him. And Iliman Ndiaye is a baller.
Element and Jay.
Iliman Ndiaye, I think that will really put them in good stead for the season. Okay. Now, first manager gets sacked. Daniel Fark. That loser, bro. He has been sacked. I don't know if
I
you
like him, but he's a nice guy.
Yeah,
He's
He's
actually
nice, but
guy.
nice doesn't win you anything.
I love the TikTok when they're doing the pronunciation.
Yeah, he's a bit funny like that.
Daniel
A
Fark.
little bit fruity, but
Daniel Fark.
he was originally at Norwich, got sacked.
Mm.
I think this guy's been sacked and rehired, but the same club like 6 times. It's clear that they don't trust him. They haven't invested.
Well, they trust him too much.
Well, all they trust him too much, but I think transfer wise they don't. Like I know today we saw the Here We Go for Okafor, which is
Yeah.
AC Milan's striker. I watched him in preseason when I was in Singapore, and he was alright. It's probably someone's gonna improve their squad. I know they've signed Dominic Calvert-Lewin as well.
Mm.
Not a great player. Left Everton. I don't think he's good. Bad injury record as well. So that's who I have there. Now, what else we have? I think we've got just top 3 transfers of the window so far.
Yeah.
We'll quickly just name them, and we'll move on to.
I've gone, if we get him, Eze,
Okay.
huge for us.
Fair. Yeah.
I
Suck
think
shit.
Ekiteke
Okay.
for Liverpool.
Okay.
I think he's gonna bring something to Liverpool that not many people expect.
Mhm.
And who's my third? Gyökeres. I think Gyökeres is.
Tell me more.
I think Gyökeres. I know a lot of people were chatting shit about Gyökeres, but
Yeah.
even as a Tottenham fan, he's a good player. Yes, he scored all those goals at Sporting, but he scored goals regardless.
Yeah. Well, I have him in there as well.
I think he will help you guys out a lot. I don't know if it's enough to win the league just yet, but he will help you guys a lot.
No, it's fair. And
He will score goals. He's there to score goals. He will score goals.
He will score goals, especially with Saka.
It'll be better than Højlund, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, a lot better. I've gone Reinders at City. I
like
think
that.
he's an absolute baller.
Mm.
I think him and Rodri in a double pivot's going to be insane. Which is, I think that's where Pep will go. Reinders' ability to carry the ball and find himself in little pockets and spaces is crazy. Like, he is unbelievable.
He from watching the game, he looks like
Yeah,
he looks like
he's
he's
a little player.
gonna make City very exciting to watch.
He's handy.
Sometimes they can be a bit.
Pragmatic and boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I've gone for Victor Gyökeres. Obviously, granted that we win, like, Arsenal been dying for a striker.
Yeah,
I've been crying for a striker. I've been crying for a bloody
I've heard it for the
striker
past
years.
2-3 years that they need a striker.
I've had too many no lives at striker. We haven't had a striker since fucking Aubameyang, and that was long ago. So it's good. I've gone also Zubimendi. Now, no one knows much about him. The reason I've gone for him is because he's an upgrade on Partey. He is more progressive than Partey. He's got more legs than Partey. I think he'll just make our midfielders function a lot more. Odegaard tends to drop a lot deeper last season to pick up the ball.
Yeah,
He's going to be a lot further up now, giving him
he's
chances.
gonna have the space to
He's
stay
gonna
up top.
operate where he's meant to operate.
Yeah.
And ultimately, last season wasn't good enough, so this season needs to. Okay, let's go into the games of last week, which we've missed. We're going to cover just some of the games.
Yeah.
Now, we'll talk about the Liverpool game. We'll talk about the Tottenham game. We'll go City a little bit.
Arsenal United.
And then Arsenal United, we'll just end on that, and that'll probably be the end of the podcast. I'm not going to lie, we're both very, very tired. So
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
it's going to be the end of it, but it's coming. Like, don't worry. I know you guys are dying for it after this episode. You've had so much fun, okay? You probably just don't care, and all the boys that are sitting there talking shit, go fuck yourself.
100%.
Go fuck yourself. I'm telling you
100%.
right now, go fuck yourself. Am I going to get demonetized? Is that how it works?
I don't think we're making any money yet.
Fair. Okay. Let's go to...
Burnley Spurs.
You want to Burnley Spurs?
Firstly,
Let's talk
where
about
did
you guys.
Richarlison pull that goal from? We saw the first goal. We were out together. And you said, "Oh, Richarlison just scored."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Okay."
Look,
And then I was like, "Magic scores another one." And he pulls that fucking goal out.
well,
Very similar to his World Cup goal.
he's dominated. Like, XG
Yeah.
is crazy. Total shots 16 to 14. Like, that was in that little period when they were kind of coming onto you guys.
Yeah.
Pause. But they were coming onto you guys a lot.
They look like they could have scored a few.
Look, they didn't look horrible, and I think,
Nah,
but I think for a Tottenham point of view, it's probably
we dealt
the
with
best
it
start
well.
of the season.
We dealt with
At
it.
the end of the day, you got to play what's in front of you.
I'm very impressed with Kudus, Mohamed Kudus.
Baller.
He is a baller.
Wait, you did not have him in your top
No,
3.
I didn't.
Have you forgot? You like
No, I didn't forget. A little bit,
Mohamed
maybe.
Kudus.
He might be my top 3, actually.
He's
He's a baller.
He's
He
insane.
is exactly what I think we needed. And you know what? Something that really stood with me in his post-match interview.
yeah.
Him and Richarlison did an interview together, and they said to him, "How do you feel coming on to the Spurs game, first game of the season?" And he got the 2 assists, and he goes, "I'm here to serve the strikers." And he said, "I'm just happy I can get these assists, and I'm happy that I can serve." That just proves he's a team player. He's there to make the
You're
team
right.
work better altogether, and I think that mentality is going to really push us. It's going to push him. I think he's going to get a fair few assists if he's
He's a great player, and I think
if
he's just
Richarlison
a
can
good
keep up
footballer.
the freaking goal
Yeah.
scoring, or Solanke, whoever started. up
Granted,
front.
yeah. No, it's very, very interesting the way you guys are going to operate this
Yeah.
season. Let's swiftly move on from this shite team because then it's only Burnley. Let's quickly just go through City. I mean, it's quite standard. There's not much we need to talk about.
Yeah.
4-0.
Haaland did his thing.
Haaland done his
Reinders looked
thing.
good,
Reinders
Jack
and
looked good.
Shirky
Yeah.
both popped off, scored great goals. They outplayed them. And like we've spoken about in our relegation battles, Wolves are just simply not going to have a
I
good season
think there's going to be a few score lines.
like that.
The threes, the 4-0s to Wolves, yeah.
That's right. And you know what? Defensive questions, clean sheet. Granted, there's not much going for them.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to be a little more tested
I
against you
just
guys
want
next
to.
week.
I know it's a bit of a dead game, but the Chelsea Palace game,
Far out.
that is a free kick,
Yeah.
even though it was ruled off.
Baller. But I was hate watching that shit. I'll be honest.
I hate
was
watching
sitting
anything
there-
that's not
No, because I got two really annoying Chelsea mates.
Mm.
Pisses me off how much they talk. And I'm looking at you. Suck shit. 0-0 against Palace at home, bro. At home. Okay? It's done. It's done now. Fourth place is yours. Like, they talk like they're going to win the league. Like, let's just relax a little bit.
Not win the league,
They're
but
not.
I still think they'll do okay.
Yeah, they'll do okay.
United, Arsenal.
Arsenal.
I don't think you deserve to win that
Holy
game.
Shit.
I think there was a lot of upset people.
We played horrible.
Jai and Ethan
They were cut.
pissed off.
They were so cut.
Let me just read out these stats. Let me read out these stats first.
Hit with it.
Total shots: United 22, Arsenal 9. Shots on target: United 7, Arsenal 3.
Down.
Passes:
Yeah.
475, United 294, Arsenal.
Yeah, 'cause we couldn't hold the ball.
The only thing he's had more was corners, which is fucking standard for Arsenal.
Peace again, ole.
And you scored off a corner, which is standard of Arsenal.
Bro, listen. Let me break this down quickly. And I said this to my United mates, okay? And I've said it to a couple of them, and it made them really rethink life. And I'm going to tell you this, and I want you to rethink it.
Okay, go.
Camerawoman behind, I need you to rethink this too. Think about this properly, okay? Arsenal's worst performance in 3 whole seasons, okay? We played shite. There was not one player that played good, okay? United's best performance in 3 seasons, and we go to Old Trafford and walk out with a win. Granted, am I worried? Yes, I'm a bit worried. I'm going to be honest. That is not the way.
You gotta hope that was just the first game.
You know,
First game, Judas get it done out of the way.
And it might well be. At the end of the day, we've knocked off Old Trafford start of the season 1-0.
That's right.
Grab that and move on. Thank you, Nicholas Yova. Thank you very much. Our set piece coach, love you very much. I think I'm not going to blame Arteta for this because at the end of the day, the way I look at it is if you have players like Saka, Declan Rice, Gabriel and Saliba didn't even play great until the dying moments. Those players usually show up for you week in, week out. They've had a horrible game. That's not what we're going to look like for the rest of the season.
No. I think it was just a case of, I don't know. Look, honestly, Old Trafford against United, it's
first game of the season, mind you, with all the buzz around them with the new signings.
It's not easy. Granted, we beat United 4 times that we versed them last year, but it's not an easy place to go to.
No, not at all. And I think that this also branches off to like not being complacent, which lucky we fought.
You can't go into a game thinking you're just gonna win.
Which is what I think Liverpool lucky did. We'll go into Liverpool now. 2-0 up. They were flying. Like it looked.
I thought it was gonna get to like 4-0.
It was looking like that, right? Granted, Bournemouth have lost their whole back line.
Yeah.
So you see why they're going to be conceding goals, right? I don't know if you saw the racist comment that came out.
The guy in the wheelchair.
The guy in the wheelchair, and all people.
Actually, he got arrested today.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Something come out. He got arrested. And he's got banned from all UK stadiums.
Far out. I mean, good on him.
Yeah.
Good on him.
Good on him.
Good on him.
No.
Good on them.
Yeah.
Not
good on him.
And the club and the Premier League, not good on him. Anyways. No, loosely. Semenyo then goes, fuck you, and rips them to shreds. 2 quick goals, but obviously, ultimately, it was an 89th minute winner from, who's that Italian bloke? His name just slipped me. Chiesa, and then Salah obviously tops it off doing Salah things.
I forgot Chiesa even played for them.
Yeah, he was injured last season.
Yeah, but he barely
played. He's got his goal, but yeah. I think Liverpool, you know what? They've got the 3 points at the end of the day, but defensive lapses a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's quickly just talk about match week 2 very briefly for 5 minutes because we're done. We're tired and it's just enough, okay? But we'll be back. Okay.
I'm a bit scared.
We'll go
to verse City.
You guys, Saturday 9:30 for us. Good time. We'll probably be watching this together, right? I'm assuming. Man City versus Tottenham at City Ground. Granted, City Ground is nothing impressive really, but you're away at City. What are your thoughts?
I don't know if we win this. I think we can get a draw.
Is it more about what you see
It's what
as the performance
it's
than
what I
what the
saw
result
from
is?
City's performance last week.
Okay.
Their midfield looks really good, and
Yeah.
Haaland scares me a bit. I just don't know if we have the caliber
Well,
right now
let
to
let
go and beat
let's
City.
go predictions because
All right, West Ham, Chelsea.
okay.
Chelsea have
West
to win
Ham,
that.
Chelsea. I'm gonna go Chelsea. Probably
I'll-
about it. Probably let's go scores as well. We're gonna keep a tally and we're gonna points this. The points will come out. You'll see it. Oh my god!
It's a sign, mate. Arsenal gone down.
No, that's Bukayo Saka's little.
Yeah, his little feint.
Let's just leave you here, mate. Nice and comfy.
His little feint.
It's
Got
ghetto.
the left
It's
foot.
ghetto. At the end of the day, it's Western Sydney. What do you expect? All right. Okay, so we've gone City. So we've gone Chelsea.
Chelsea.
I'm going
going
Chelsea 1-0.
2-0.
I'm going 1-0.
I'm on 2-0.
Okay, on record.
City Spurs.
I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go 1-1. You guys are notorious for taking points off City, and I
Yeah.
hope you guys do. This is what we
For some
want.
reason, I just don't think we're gonna do it this game. I think
It's gonna be tough.
Either 2-1 City or 1-1.
But granted, you guys now have the attack to sort of exploit.
I wish we had Eze for this game.
Or Kulusevski.
If
Did
we-
he play last week?
No,
He's injured, huh?
Still injured.
Look, Kudas probably gonna rip him a new one. So
I hope so.
I think I'm gonna go 1-0. What are you thinking?
2-1 City.
2-1.
Unfortunately.
Okay. Let's. Should we skip,
Bournemouth
should we
Wolves.
skip over the dead games or what?
No, we'll just go.
We'll
We'll
just
just pick
do
a
it.
winner.
We'll
Just
just
pick
do
a
it.
winner.
Okay.
I think Bournemouth over Wolves.
I'm gonna go Bournemouth 2-1.
I think Villa over Brentford.
Okay. Well, what's your score for Wolves?
Oh,
You just skipped that shit.
2-0. 2-0.
2-0.
2-0 Bournemouth.
Okay. Yeah. Back in the home team. I think in those games you just got to back the home team a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except here, I'm putting Villa.
Villa. Yeah. I think
Villa
Villa.
3-1.
Yeah. I'm going Villa. I think it might be bad. I'm going like 4-0. I think that.
I think Brentford will get one. Home ground.
Yeah. I'm going 4-0 Villa. I don't see Brentford doing anything.
Burnley, Sunderland.
I'm backing Sunderland.
I'm going to back Sunderland as well.
I don't know if you saw the game. It was scenes when they
Yeah,
scored.
I know.
It was mad. But I think West Ham's probably a better team than Burnley, and Sunderland look quite comfortable
Yeah.
against West Ham. So I'm probably going to go for just a 2-0 win for Sunderland. I think they'll get over.
I'll back 2-0.
2-0?
win,
Okay.
yeah.
Arsenal leads.
I think he's going to smash him.
Oh my god.
I'm
I'm back to relaxing. I had a week of stress. I'm back to relaxing.
3-0. 3-0 Arsenal.
Yeah, I think it's probably going to look like 3-0. I think the biggest thing I want to see is with Gyökeres on the score sheet.
Just Gyökeres, yeah. Or else there's going to be a lot
Yeah,
of
the
shit.
talk starts and then it gets a bit annoying. But yeah, I'm going to go 3-0 Arsenal as well.
I'm going 3-0 Arsenal.
Okay.
Palace, Nottingham, honestly.
I think I don't know if you saw the video of Mark Guehi just completely rejecting his
Yeah,
manager. That was hilarious.
I don't know why.
Like he's got to clap his fans and then he
Yeah.
just looks at it and he goes,
He looked at him as well. He looked
"Nah,
at
not
him.
today, not today, not today," and just sacked him off. So I think is Eze going to be in the match squad?
I hope not.
Is
I hope
Eze
it's down
gonna
match
be the match
squad.
squad?
I think honestly either 1-1 or 0.
Okay.
I think it's a draw.
I'm gonna go 1-0 Nottingham away just because of all the noise around them at the moment.
Yeah. Everton, Brighton.
What do you think? I think Everton get their season
I
going.
think Everton could get a cheeky 1-0 there.
I'm gonna go 2-1 because I think Brighton just always have a goal on them. To be honest.
Yeah.
Okay. United Fulham.
Putting United 2-0. on this
United 2-0.
Yeah.
I think United will do well. Is it this game? I don't think so. I think United's biggest trouble this season will be consistency, and I think this is where it's gonna bite them. I'm gonna go for 1-1. 1-1 at Fulham. It's United-esque. Let's see what they're really about.
Yeah.
They've shown up
They
against
need to
us.
win because first 2 games of the season.
Yeah, it's true. And mind
A
you,
loss
they
and
always show up
draw.
against the big teams. They never had an issue with the big teams.
Yeah,
All the teams that
that's
they're
right.
not quite up to scratch with. So I'm gonna go 1-1 Fulham United.
Yeah.
And you guys will Liverpool.
Yeah.
What the fuck's gonna go on there? Because this is probably the most drama-packed game of the season.
Isaac definitely won't be playing.
No, without a
I
doubt.
don't think so.
Granted, they are saying stuff like they're not going to release him, which is
Yeah.
quite interesting, but we'll see what happens.
We can tell next week,
Yeah.
next episode.
I think
I think Liverpool do win.
I think they do win. I
Nope.
think they do win. They do.
They're not gonna thrash. They're not gonna thrash them.
Or is there a story where Newcastle just goes, "Fuck you"?
Yeah, I don't know.
The storyline's there for Newcastle and Liverpool.
it could
It's there
be.
for both. Who's Isaac rooting for? Probably Liverpool for this game. I think.
Yeah, I know.
I think he's
Bro,
probably.
can you
giving up.
imagine Liverpool walk out He's actually there.
Just clapping them,
Yeah.
just clapping them.
He's actually wearing a Liverpool shirt. No, he's on the field, mate.
On the
Playing for
field.
Liverpool. Imagine that.
Bro. I mean,
Imagine
that would be
seeing-
seen. You never know. We might end up seeing that by the end of the season.
Yeah.
Next time it rolls around.
I hope not. but yeah.
I think it's going to be closer than we think, though. It's going to be hostile at St James's Park.
3-2.
Yeah, I think high scoring.
3-2.
I'm gonna go 4-3. I think there's goals in this.
Yeah,
I think
there's
Liverpool
definitely.
are going to concede goals this season, and I see it being very high scoring, action packed. Actually, you know what? Sack the 4-3. I'm gonna go 3-2.
I'm going 3-2.
I'm gonna go 3-2. And I'm copying it, but 3-2 is probably, and they got a shite fucking ref, Simon Hooper, 2 out on the weekend. He was horrible. Okay, that kind of wraps it up, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you guys. Thank
Yeah,
you for
thank you
tuning
very
in
much.
of episode 1 of the Lost Ballers podcast. It's been great. I think we've had a bit of fun.
It was fun. It was good.
And we'll probably
It's good to chat
the
shit.
quality is not going to stay like this. You know, it's going to get
Yeah.
better.
This is literally our first ever time doing.
Yeah.
I've never done anything like this before.
When you guys watch us and we get paid, this is when this gets fixed. So
yeah,
like, share, comment, subscribe. What else is there?
that's it.
That's it. Reshare, repost.
I think you've covered it.
I've covered it all, huh? Okay. But we're gonna check off for this episode. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. Anything else to say?
Nah, that's it.
Alright,
Comment
see you later,
down.
guys. We'll see you next week.